Welcome to the core exercise series. So we're going to start to strengthen these core muscles, especially the transverse abdominis muscle, which runs from your one hip to your other hip, connects on the inside of your spine. So the best exercise for that one, there's going to be three. The first one is going to be a hover. So if you come onto your tummy, all the way down on your belly, so your hips are down on your mat, your legs are straight behind you, your elbows are down, and you can clasp your hands in front of you just to make it easy. Now let's bend our legs up. You don't have to do the bend, but it's more comfy on the knees. And then lift up your stomach from the floor and hold this position. So you're holding this hover and just breathing. So we aim to hold this for about a minute. So your first few times you do this, you probably won't get up to a minute because it's quite a difficult one to do. But you can build your way up, and you might start to shake a little bit when you're here. If you find that this position doesn't feel good on your back, then you can lift your hips a little bit higher. If you feel like this is not enough for you, you can maybe drop them a couple of centimeters lower, but try and keep your hips even and zip up your belly. It's as though you're pulling up from your pubic bone to your navel, as though there's a zip in that area. I'm trying to open my chest and squeeze my shoulder blades down the back. I'm going to breathe a few more times here. I'm not timing us today to hold a full minute, but a good long hold here. So you're breathing, you're holding. I'm going to take 3 more breaths. 2, I'm really zipping in the tummy. 1 more. And then come and lie down on your front. You can bend your arms, you can rest on your arms, you can rest your shoulders, and you take a few breaths into your tummy. 1 more breath here. And we're going to roll over for our next exercise. So our next exercise is on our back. You come down easily onto your back, put your feet down, find that neutral spine again. We try to do this one with the spine in neutral. If you can't do that, you're welcome to push your back down, but this is the best way to do a spine in neutral, because then you'll really be working right around this area. Okay, so we're going to draw our right knee in, and our left leg comes out to 45 degrees. See, everything's neutral, pulling in, and then we change. And change again. So you keep pulling that knee in towards your chest and stretching that other leg out. Now I'm only going out to 45 degrees because if I go any lower with this bottom leg there, sometimes it puts a bit of strain on the hip flexor and the hip might click out. And you don't want your hip flexors to be doing this work. You want your deep belly muscles to be doing it right in here. So try and get your brain to focus on those muscles and to pull them in stronger. And just the legs are moving, but they're not the part that's doing the work. The part that's doing the work is here. Okay, let's do about, 6 more, because we're aiming for about 8 on each side. So use your breathing. Breathe in as you change, breathe out as you extend. Breathe in as you change, breathe out as you extend. Keep going. Last 2. And last 1. Good, well done. Relax in between. Rest your knees together, rest your hands on your belly, take a few breaths into there and just relax. So there's only 1 more exercise for the abs, because for back care, we really want to work on relaxing the back. We're going to firm the belly with these 3 exercises. So our last exercise is called tiny steps. So again, you've got that Pilates position, which is a neutral spine and a zipped up core. Try not to push your back down. It's not like that pelvic tilt we did earlier. It's a neutral spine. And then you float one leg up and float the other leg up, and we call that tabletop position, and down and down. So it's going to go something like up, up, down and down. So lift and lift, lower and lower. Notice I'm putting the feet down properly in between, so I'm not letting just the toes touch down. The foot's coming all the way down so that the tension is around here and not in the legs. So keep going with these tiny steps. You can do about 8 on one side. Good. And then we change sides. So I'm going to go, I've started on my left, so I'm going to go right, left, right, left. Good. Really keeping the hips still, and I'm pulling in this lower belly nice and strongly. You can put your fingers there if you want to feel. If you're doing the work properly, then your lower belly should be firm. I sometimes get people to do a cough, a fake cough, just a as you cough like that, you might find that your stomach tightens, and it might be the only way you know how to pull it in this position. We'll do 2 more of these here just to get our 8 in, or more or less, just around about that number. As long as you're focusing on what you're doing, it's better than having to count. Down, down. Now we relax and place your hands on your belly and breathe into there. You might feel like pushing your back down and hugging your knees in just to relax your back after doing those tummy exercises. Well done.